What's going on, wrestling fans? This is the Wrestling View, and I am your host, Chester Colston. Let's discuss the topics of AEW and Impact Wrestling bookings and storylines. Let's talk about right now the booking of Miro in AEW. As we all know, Miro had a successful title run as the TNT champion, and then he started a feud with the House of Black right before Malachi Black and the others needed to take a hiatus for mental health reasons. What are your thoughts about Tony Khan trying to get Miro back on TV to get the fans pop again? Because Miro has started to be a top character, a top wrestler in AEW. What are your thoughts on that? Who do you think he should be feuding with next? Okay, another character that's been on my mind is Brian Cage. As we've seen now that Brian Cage has finally started getting his shine on these shows now, on Rampage and Dynamite. But and some of them has been a losing effort. But do you think he should be in a championship title run? Do you think he should be in a championship title picture, or should he be in a TNT championship picture? Because Brian Cage has a good accolades. He was the Impact World Champion and X Division Champion. I just feel like Brian Cage needs that push and that pop to get where he needs to go, because he is the archetype of the wrestler build that he has. He has the good build of a good wrestler. It's just he needs better booking and better storylines to carry on his character. Also, what do you think about the brand split? Don't you think it's time that AEW finally split ROH from them? That ROH need their own television show? Because right now the roster and the shows are bloated and congested with wrestlers that he don't really know what to do with them. Like, he has now signed Bandito. You got other wrestlers there like Lance Archer, you got Hobbs, you got Scorpio Sky, you got Swerve Strickland, you got Keith Lee, and the list goes on and on. He's still signing wrestlers. I feel like if you split the brand finally, other wrestlers will get their shine. If you see more wrestlers on television, and they'll be getting their credit and their due as the wrestler they should. Some of these wrestlers already had a name for themselves before they came to AEW, and it's a shame that Tony has so many characters he's trying to push that the others are not getting their push. So do you think that when he split the brand that people will get their just due in AEW and ROA? Because think about it, you have FTR, and they've been complaining a long time about getting a title shot at the AEW champions again, so finally it's going to happen. So to keep down confusion, just go on, split the brands, find a TV station or a TV slot for ROH, and I think then you'll start having wrestlers feeling comfortable with being around Tony Khan and with AEW and their booking. Let's talk about Impact Wrestling. Right now, Impact Wrestling got some good storylines going on. One with the walking weapon, Josh Alexander and Bully Ray. That is an excellent storyline. And Bully Ray being just who Bully Ray said he was. He's a dirty bastard in the game. And it's really good storytelling. What do you think about the X Division champion? Trey McGill is the X Division champion. I think a good match for him would be Chris Bay. That would be a good X Division championship match, because both of them are high flyers and they both have the characteristics of that division. They can lead that X Division and make it prominent to where it was back again with AJ Styles and the rest of those guys were there. Amazing Red, a lot of those guys were there. Those two guys can jumpstart that X Division and make it a top title again. What do you think about Impact Wrestling with a new TV deal? I feel like if they had a new TV deal, they can be right back in the run with AEW and WWE, because now they got some top name characters there, top name wrestlers there. They can compete. I just think a lot of folks don't have access to Impact Plus and Access Television. If they had like a TV deal with like USA or TNT or TBS, I believe Impact Wrestling would really be the top 3 wrestling company in the world, but behind AEW and WWE. What do you think about the wrestler Shira that's there? If you see Shira, he's like a big guy too. He got a bruiser Brolyfield as well. He has the body archetype of a big, powerful wrestler that he needs better booking and a better storyline. I think most of these companies, they get these wrestlers and really don't know what to use. They just sign them up and don't really know how to book them right. I believe they have some good storytellers and some good booking. I believe a lot of these wrestlers will pop and the companies will rise and get more fans. Like I said, Impact Wrestling, they just lacking a good television deal because they now have some good storylines and they have some good popular wrestlers there. But you tell me down in the comments what's your thoughts about AEW and Impact Wrestling bookings and storytelling. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, bi-weekly soon we're gonna start giving away prizes and gifts about who got the best comments, who got the best answers to some of the questions. That's why I said let me know about your thoughts in the comments. Also subscribe, hit the